All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, sellers, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers are there putting on the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. And Babylon is falling. This truth is cutting the lies of Great Babylon, America. And their world, as we know it, is at an end. Today's lesson title is Ground Zero, the last days of Idumea. Let's start off with the first scripture here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 24, verse 21. And it reads, Behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evil grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth, and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? Well, we all know that the vegetables that you eat in the grocery stores, the fruit that you eat in the grocery stores, who's gathering those? Okay, mainly Jakes, okay, from the tribe of Issachar, okay? So mainly the Hebrew Israelites are the ones that are doing the menial labor here in Great Babylon, America, okay? So that all these privileged other nations here, these dog nations, and also the so-called white man, okay, nation here, the Edomites, okay, get to enjoy, okay, this great life. But as we know right now, okay, this place is ground zero for all of the condemnation, all of the judgment that the Lord Yahweh is going to be bringing to this place. And we are starting to see right now the fruition, okay, of these judgments taking place right now, okay, with deaths that are starting out in small numbers, okay, famines that are in different pockets of the United States, okay, or Great Babylon, America, Idumea, okay, and we're starting to see pestilence, okay, starting to grow, you know, and manifest itself in the form of these sicknesses that Esau himself is causing, okay, to manifest, okay, here in Great Babylon, America. But all of this is controlled by the Lord, because when we go into the book of Isaiah 19 and starting with verse 1, it says, the burden of Egypt, which we know this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh shall ride upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be removed out of his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We see this happening right now, okay? We see Amalek right now, okay, roving across this earth, bringing, you know, wars, okay, tribulation on all these other nations. We seen the division that's here in Great Babylon, America, between what? You got the ones who are siding with the blue and who's siding with the red. Okay, you have Democrats and Republicans. Okay, you even have, okay, Jakes, the 2/3 that are part, okay, of these Egyptian, okay, society. Okay, these are the ones that come up against the prophets. These are the ones you see, these ones wearing fringes or their fringes t-shirt, that are going out there to go antagonize, okay, this dog nation known as Palestine, okay, or the Palestinians out there in Chicago. Okay, they're doing exactly what Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, is setting them up to do. Amalek. Okay, and then you have the rest of these Idumeans, okay, these Edomites, okay, that are looking at their government and wondering and shaking and scratching their head and going, what the hell is going on? They're looking at their neighbors. They're looking at the unfair treatment that they're getting. Okay, they're seeing a great divide between the rich and the poor amongst themselves. Because remember, they're not thinking about us. They're thinking about themselves. So what their greatest fear is that at some point in time, they're going to become like us. Their life is going to become like us. And this is going to create that disruption, okay, that animosity amongst them, okay? Because what's the biggest complaint that you see going on right now? Complaints of gas prices, food prices, rent. People are losing their houses. You have foreclosures, okay? You have massive unemployment in different sections, okay, or different sectors, okay, here in Great Babylon, America. And this is creating, okay, a great divide, okay, amongst these Egyptians, okay, better known as the Edomites, okay, or the Caucasians here in Great Babylon, America. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and verse 14. It says, the Lord Yahweh had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. In that day, Egypt should be like unto women, and they should be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, which he shake it over. So if there's going to be Egyptian against Egyptian in a great divide, you have wars, civil wars that's going to be taking place. You have pestilence, okay? You have seditions amongst men, okay? And when I say men, I'm talking about the women also too, okay? You have these people not looking at their government as a safe haven, okay? Questioning the authority of their leaders, okay? And basically turning on each other. Then this is going to be that societal collapse that you're going to see taking place, which is going to be the economic collapse, okay? Because as these things start to go on, you have that mental stress, okay, that's taking a hold of these Edomites, okay? They're going to implode. We all know that amongst the 18 nations, the Edomites mentally are the weakest of all people, okay? Everything has to be perfect in their life. And when things are not perfect in their life, you can turn on the news any day and you can see what an Edomite will do when things is not going well for himself. Okay, the so-called white man is a child. So he goes in a temper tantrum. He will take a sword, okay, which is the modern day gun, okay, and execute his entire family, go out there and execute as many people as he can see before turning that sword on himself. Because this is how they deal with it. So imagine when this all collapsed, when the Lord has sealed the elect, and he's bringing those judgments on, okay? It is going to be an overwhelming amount of plagues on this place, so much so that just everybody is going to be clashing with each other, but not the hopefully elect. Let's go into the book of Zechariah 13, starting with verse 8, and it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. So the Lord is going to cut off 2/3, okay, of the children of Israel. Okay, Yasharala, also called Blasphemy Americans and Latino, that are here in Great Babylon, America. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, the 1/3 hopefully elect. And they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is my God. So right now, Jake them in that murked spirit, okay? Remember I brought out earlier, okay, victuals should be so cheap that they would feel comfortable. Because why? The so-called white man always has, you know, a buttery mouth, sweet lips, always speaking eloquently out there on his television screen and reassuring the 2/3 are there that he has their back, okay? And really, only the 2/3 is really buying into this. These Edomites are not buying into it. They're sharpening their sword as we speak right now because they understand, okay? They know, see, a snake knows a snake. Okay, a devil knows a devil. Wicked spirit knows wicked spirit. These Edomites understand that their leaders are wicked. Why? Because they are the sons and daughters of the wicked. So they understand wicked. So they don't believe in the lies because they come out, you know, spewing lies. They're liars. And they realize right now that they're being forsaken. So they're not buying into it. They're preparing to go and clash against each other for the minimal or the minuscule resources that's going to be left, but not the 2/3. Oh no. See, they're going to get in the mix of all of that. Okay, they finna go out there and act like the nigger, and this is what the Lord is going to use these 2/3 as a buffer for these Edomites and these other nations to go out there and delete as they see fit with all sorts of armament, okay, thus preserving the hopefully elect, okay, the 1/3 that's going to see all of these, be in the midst of all of it, but nothing will come to the 1/3 elect. Okay, let's go to the book of Jeremiah 51 and start verse 28, and it reads, prepare against other nations with the kings of the Medes, which is the modern day Russia, the captains thereof and all the rulers thereof and all the land of his dominion, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, and for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. The mighty men of Babylon have born to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They have become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. So we know right now the United States military is now on the world scene as known as a joke. Yes, fancy aircraft carriers, a lot of fancy weapons and all the other different stuff like that. But then who have they really fought? This nation had thrived on going across the earth, okay, and picking on poor, defenseless nation. Right now, as we speak, you have a poor, defenseless nation that is here, known as what? Yasharala, the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, so-called Blacks and Americans and Latino, and we are imprisoned here. This man has not let us go. He's oppressing us, holding us prisoners. We are defenseless against him. Okay? But the Lord has made it very clear of the plagues and the judgment he's going to bring on Great Babylon, America. Okay? This place known as Idumea also. Okay? Basra. Okay? You know there's a modern name as what? United States of America. Okay, which I know one of the brothers like to call it under Satan authority. Okay, and this is what's going to free the 1/3, hopefully, elect of Israel. Okay, so-called Blacks and the Americans and Latino. Okay, and destroy the undesirable 2/3. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 13, starting verse 16. It says, because all these judgments are coming, these are the last days. So horrible things. Okay, famine, plagues, judgment, civil wars. Okay, pestilence, diseases, and it goes on and on. You can see it in the background there. Okay, and this is coming too. Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses should be spoiled, and their wives ravished, which you know is rape. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which is the more than their Russian empire, which shall not regard silver as for gold, they should not delight in it. So there's no negotiation. This is a decree by the Lord Yahweh Shemashai to come against this wicked place, Idumea. Their bows also shall dash young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity in the fruits of the wombs, and their eyes shall not spare children. So much for the doggone little children running around here. These little minors, little good for nothing, worthless, little shit demons that won't even move out of your way when you walk. Okay? No manners, no respect, no nothing like that. When those judgment comes out here like that, these people are going to be looking towards the man of the Lord and expect you to show compassion for these little children. And I can tell you, I can speak for myself personally. I will not show compassion for any member of the 2/3 or any member of these other nations, because the 1/3, hopefully, elect of Yasharala Israel would not be going through those judgments. So there would not be any need, okay, to rescue any of the 1/3, because the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is going to deliver the 1/3. So it's going to be our joy to watch you people squirm and squeal, including your doggone little children. Okay? Let's close up with the book of Amos 9 and 8, because this place has a conclusion. And that conclusion is this: behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai are upon this sinful kingdom, which is Great Babylon, America, Idumea, Basra. Okay? Spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel, the 1/3, hopefully, elect, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. So great judgments are going to come to this place in the last days of Idumea. And at the conclusion of it, with the chariot fires shooting those high intensity laser beams, okay, and those 200 million hypersonic missiles hitting this place and melting it, the Lord will bring a closure to the empire, the most wicked ass empire ever existed. Idumea, Basra, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, the United States of America, Great Babylon, will be destroyed. Lord willing, hopefully that was edified today. I'd like to close up by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Shemashai, Bashim, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles, great Muslim, likewise, brothers that they're putting on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters, tuning in. Shalom.